All right, so we're going to duplicate chili butter one more time. Um, Based on the information I have, my understanding of how the Nether and the overworld connect through portals, I should be able to create a portal here at the actual village that will not interfere with um, the portal that I reconstructed off to the west of my village. Presently, okay. So we are in normal mode right now, peaceful. Actually, you know what? Since I am here, and he will be the same in my main world, what do you got? Anything I can use? Gunpowder. Oh, um, I do actually want that gunpowder. So we're going to quit. Go back to my main world real quick, which is good because now I can go ahead and set this up to creative and not worry about it when I come back. All right, so the idea is that I'm going to build a portal in my village in Jelly Butter, and I'm going to try and oh wait, oh he is different. That's so fun. Oh no, no, wait, there's another guy down here. What the heck? Oh my Lord, that is so fun. Okay, so I'm gonna get as much of this as we can. I thought I'd gotten. You know what? I need 20 emeralds for that. So yeah, I am making TNT, and it'll be for fun. It'll be a thing. Um, we'll do that in a little bit. Um, I've always wanted to see if I could make an actual villager cannon in the main world, in a survival world. Where are the emeralds? I don't have any emeralds? Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. Thank you. There. So I can immediately start going, what the? Okay, this is bizarre shits. Now I don't know. Okay, there we go. All right. This guy. Wow. I've never had two wandering villagers in my village at the same time. That is just the most bizarre thing. All right, so you can get four of those. We want that. And I haven't gotten any glowstone, but I don't know if I actually need glowstone. But you know what? Let's go for it, just because there's almost always going to be a chance. Let's go ahead and get all of this too. What the heck? I'll get some more pale oak. You can at least do it. So anyway, yeah, the point about going to the Nether and trying to find a warped forest is because I want the wood. I want to build something out of that wood. So Jelly Butter is creative is going to be kind of a test for that. And I have, okay, I don't need any of this. I don't need this. And see what else do I have up in here that's not working for me right now. All right, so we're going to put these guys away. I'm going to drop this down here. And I'll put the emeralds back. And we're going to throw the cactus flower into the hopper. And then, I don't know how this is going to work out. Yeah, it's still there. Okay, well, whatever. I'll just throw it in the water. I've noticed that things despawn faster if they're in the water, so let's do that. All right, we're going here. Um, let's go play the. God dang it! I only got 12.8. I'm trying out some kind of a. I'm trying out a strategy in Raid Shadow Legends where I'm following a recommendation from some YouTubers. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build a portal. I need that. I need that. I'm going to build a portal up here. There's a couple of things I want to try out with this portal for an aesthetic thing. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to have to do this and this. And I do want to build it as though I would actually have built it in the overworld. Okay. All right. First, we're going to go ahead and ignite it. That's good. Oh, wait. How did I screw that up? Oh, I see. Duh. I'm still flying. Okay. So now we're going to go to construction. And let's see. I want some trapdoors. We're going to go ahead and use oak. And I'm going to put a door there. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay. All right, so, oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's cool. All right, so I'm gonna do a door here and a door here. Will I still be able to ignite the portal? No. All right, so that's kind of what I was thinking about. Okay, so if I put a door here and a door here and blow those up, can I still ignite a portal? No. All right, so I'm gonna go out of that. So if I go here and here, and I put a door, no, I don't want to put a door there. I want the trap doors to kind of like lay over this, but it's like, let me see, that's not going to happen no matter what I do. Uh, okay, so let's go ahead and ignite it first. Let's do that. I know that I can go ahead and put actual doors because I've done that before. Like if I want to do, say, what's a good door to use? We'll just use some oaks. Like if I have an oak door, I could just go like this, go plop, plop, and there it is, you know. And then I was going to build around it, kind of make it look like a tree kind of situation, something, fairy folk style. Um, yeah, you can't put a door in there. Oh, that sucks ass. Okay, well anyway, let's go to the Nether, and that's the first thing I wanted to try and see what happened. And yeah, it connects to the portal I already built. Because the only thing that's in this area is a crimson forest, and it is going to be a bit of a hike. And I had decided that the wood for the crimson forest doesn't look any better or different uh, than netherrack. And obviously, I can farm so much fucking netherrack without much harm to myself. I try to say all that in one sentence, dudes. Um, and then I don't feel like hiking all the way over. So, see, honestly, this is where a lot of times it it irritates me. Okay, yeah, there's a warp forest. Okay, so if I hike it all the way over, and I'll get to the, it's going to take some things. It's going to take some resources. Um, that's not much. It's almost a straight shot. Just have to, yeah, it's almost a straight shot. So I'm going to need a lot of planks and shit like that, and slabs to get across it all, which is fine. But yeah, now I know that this will be a portal that, if I don't want to go here. If I go build a portal in my village, it's going to connect to the one that I already established here, which is okay. Um, let's go ahead and delete this one. Well, actually, maybe not. Let's play this one. Let's see. I haven't actually looked at what warped wood is going to look like. I could do that now. Excuse me. Oh, jolly. So even if I build a portal in my village, it's still going to come out at the one that was reconstructed. So nice. I feel so lucky, blessed. Ah, that's my doctor, which is not a bad thing. Okay, so looking in construction, or is it nature? It'd be nature, right? Warped nylium, because they would need that to actually grow the nylium. Um, so it would be in construction, nylium planks and all that, right? So go into woods. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, see, warped planks, crimson planks. So see, it's not too different than. Let's see if I open up the stone one. Here we go. Here's another rack. Red nether bricks, cracked bricks. The color is just, basically netherrack. You can just use netherrack. But I wanted to use this because I thought it would look, kind of pretty. Um, Rebuild a house, take all this white clay out of there, and then build with this, because you don't get this color anywhere else. Yeah, it's just kind of like, just that. Just kind of nice, easy, simple, peasy. I'm going to take all this crud out. So, yeah, and then I don't know, I'd probably like put moss block on the side. So I'm growing a lot of moss block. So get a house kind of looking a little bit like this. Let's see, maybe mossy stairs. There we go. And then of course inside, kind of get rid of all this. But inside there'd be like, uh, obviously not the portal because the portal I reconstructed it out there is going to be. Now if I broke that portal, which is something I could do, I can break that portal and then still build my portal over here, and it should, in theory, actually let's try that out. In theory, if I break that portal out there, it should just connect to the one I built in the village. We'll see what happens. Kind of disappointed that the Taragi, Aox, and Geomancer didn't do what the internet said it was going to do. I think it must come down to masteries and books, which of course as a free to play player is just not something I'm going to do. All right, so just pop that fucker right there. This is good thing I'm doing this in creative mode because having to struggle through all this shit in survival would just really frustrate my ass. Um, yeah, because I mean, in the survival game, once I get, I've got pretty much all the resources I want, and it all comes down to. In fact, at first I thought it would just be, the tree economy kind of thing with the Fletchers and stuff. But really, it's the iron farm, and all I have is 20 villagers, so I'm dropping a few golems a second. I mean a minute. All right, so we go out through here, and I come back. I should come back at this. Oh no, it did this instead. What the heck? And what? This is so fucking whack. Okay, so if I go through here, okay, and then come back through here. That's why I hate the Nether. I used to really like going to the Nether back when there were like more strongholds and stuff, so that you can like actually get fucking potions started and stuff. And there's no other way to get potions. You have to get blazes. There's no other way to get potions. You can't even buy them from traders or anything. You can get a potion of invisibility from a wandering trader, but it does not work. Yeah, that is bullshit. That is all pure bullshit. And it's right next to the same fucking portal. Well, there we go. So, if I want anything from the Nether, I'll just use the same reconstructed portal that I reconstructed. Man, I don't know. I mean, I play this game without the use of potions. If I can make potions of healing and potions of harm and potions of weakness, then the game would open up for me a little bit more. I'd probably go ahead and start making plans for the end and all that kind of fun stuff. But what's really in the end? Elytra? What do I give a fuck about Elytra for? I'm not gonna fly around this fucking place. I got a fucking happy gas now. It's kind of like, why do I bother, maintaining a crop other than wheat? I mean, even if I wanted to play, a full week's worth in normal or hard mode, bread's still just as good. I don't need a farmer to trade with. In fact, the trade on a farmer is pretty damn dismal. Um, the uh, the iron farm trade is actually the best one, honestly, that I've come across at least. or have experimented or explored. Because at first I thought the tree one was good, but you got to put the effort into getting the trees, and you're going to need uh, a weaponsmith to provide you with with iron axes at first, which are the more efficient. But you got to farm a lot of fucking trees to get the Fletchers going up there. But then with the iron farm, it's kind of like as long as you're within, if you put your simulation chunks at 10, and you're within about 160 blocks of your village, you're gonna be producing, a substantial amount of iron um, throughout the day. I mean, I've actually played a whole session, which is about 2 to 3 hours, and have had enough iron to trade to get at least 3 levels of XP. And that's really the only thing I'm doing here is I'm just leveling up for XP. So, trying to convince myself, I guess, of why it's not even worth. Oh, look how much fucking iron I have. It's like I use it, right? I don't really use it because I trade for weapons now. So the iron goes straight into XP farming. Um, and that's a good thing. Honestly, that's a good thing. Let's go make some XP. So between having an armorer and a toolsmith and a weaponsmith, you do much better. Can I steal this guy? No, I can't. Where's the rando? Here he is. I can take the rando at least. There. Gander, gander. Stole your llama. Ha! That would work. That was kind of fun. Okay, so who wants some iron? Anybody? Anybody? And it's like I don't even whinge when they like, hike up the price on it because it's like, what did I do? I built the farm and a week later it's producing everything I need. It's really okay. You're not ready yet, are you? Okay, I do need helmets. I want helmets. Helmets are good. Let's go ahead and level you up a little bit. Alright, so I have helmets, chests, and pants, I hope, right? You should be. Oh, you're also helmets. Oh, that's that's gonna be too bad for you, son. Um, yeah, and I don't know which station is. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I can lock down the chest and the pants, and now I've locked down a helmet. So I guess if I break all of them, uh, let's go ahead and use these up. If I break all the armor, wait, no, armor stations use picks. Never mind. I almost did it stupid. Even though the resources are easy enough to come by, I'm practically playing in creative mode. It's still an effort to put into it. You don't want to waste that effort. So originally, if I had a lot of these guys and I had no idea which station was his, I would definitely have just taken them out of the inventory completely. Did he change out yet? Who's the other armorers? Yeah, I've traded with this guy. So yeah, there's a chest plate. This should be pants. Yep. Um, this guy. This is the second helmet dude. Yeah. Okay. And then this guy is helmets. Yep. Okay. We don't have a fifth. We should have a fifth one. How do I not have a fifth one? Somebody tagged up on the stations. Okay, we have 4 here, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There should only be 20 stations. There's 21 villagers. No, there's 20 villagers. Less than 20 villagers. 1, 2. So we have 19 villagers. Okay, so that's why I don't have. Alright, no worries. We know how to fix this. See, like I said, it is so much easier just to prune the worker than it is to like pick up the stations and everything else. Learning that trading with them right away makes it easier. See, I only see helmet, chest, pants, and boots. I actually do only need 4 uh, armorers. And so I have 4 armorers, but I have a duplicate helmet, and I don't want a duplicate helmet. And they're not going to do anything with their workstations until the bell is done freaking them out. Alrighty. Whale, dang me. Not too sure what I'm going to want to do next. Um, the piston farm was kind of a cute idea, but really it's not any faster for a small farm uh, than just running across the. Yeah, it doesn't really do much more than be fancy. That's all it does. If I really wanted to go nuts, I could just go ahead and keep adding more sugar cane. I mean, not sugar cane, bamboo. Actually, the sugar cane farm. Yeah, you could do the piston on the sugar. I mean, it is what it is. It's just that I know that cutting bamboo takes longer than harvesting wheat. So the whole idea is to be quick with it, so you're not spending too many minutes, working on a resource. Then that's where you get your your benefits and returns and all that kind of fun stuff. We have a lot of junk that I'm not going to be using. Um, hey, what's up? Yeah, I think I do. I don't remember the second R in the name though. So new account? I don't know. Don't forget, it's going to be about a minute's delay because I set this up so that eventually I would have somebody help me moderate it. Um, that's way long off in the future. Oh, did I put a helmet on my head? Yes, I did. I have a helmet on my head. Um, excellent. All right, so we're going to go ahead and try this out. So let's see, checklist. Wanting to see if warped planks are pretty enough to use. Yes, they are. Uh, so found a warped forest, found a crimson forest. I have my silk touch tools, so I can go ahead and transport this stuff back here. That's the other thing too. I just wanted to grow it in the overworld because I think it would look nice. Start like an arboretum or whatever they call it. Where are my armorers? Okay, so that's you. All right, so I traded with you and you're good. Traded with you and you're good. Traded with you and you're good. We have somebody. We don't have a brown coat, so I lost my. Okay, so I'm gonna have to breed these guys then, or we're gonna have to recruit new workers, which is going to be bread time. Isn't this so fun? Watch me just piddle around in my fucking world. Did I put it over here? Don't really think I need too much. I should have some extra bread laying around. But yeah, I play mostly in peaceful mode, like I said, so it's like I don't really need to worry too much about. Oh, we're gonna need more than that. I think it's like 6 loaves at a time, right? So let's see. That'd be 11. Okay, well, let's do 12. It's gonna be two people's happy days. So we just want to recruit one more villager to get to the full 20. That's probably why my iron farm has been declining in productivity too. Move out of the way, bud. All right. And I'm going to go on a superstition that I picked up that if I, well, actually, let's do this. At least sorts them out a little bit better for me. Come on, guys. Game has really been slow. All right, so now I can go ahead. Okay, and then you. The idea is that if you, oh wait, oh they won't take bread when they're panicked. Yay! Well, I'll shoot myself in the foot. That is always the best thing in the world to do, isn't it? Waiting, waiting. This game is a whole bunch of waiting. Did he take it? Yes, he did. All right. That should give me just the one villager I want. And they will have a preference towards uh, being a armorer. So I only need five. I only need four armorers. All right. I think that's it. Leave them to it. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and play much more because now I need to really think about how much I want, crimson and warped forest trees in this world. I'll probably place them out that way because that's my mobs. Well, when I spawn mobs at night, this is my paddock that I use over here. I'm still within range of the iron farm, but far enough away from the village itself that if I want to put a bed down because I'm getting overwhelmed, it's not going to disrupt the actual iron farm itself. Nor will it add a bed to the village because this is 96 something blocks like that. But yeah, so right here, and then I'll just go ahead and put it into like normal or hard mode, wait for the mobs to spawn in, and then go at it. I should get more XP from that, but honestly, I don't. Um, Hours played versus XP earned, trading has actually turned out to be more efficient for me. Um, so I don't know if you're got other opinions, go ahead and share. Anyway, that's gonna do it. Let me see. Where is my tools? Where are my tools? Where is my tools? Uh, there's the silk touch. Yeah, so this is going to be needed for the nylium. So they're fungal forests. This is a real good one. I use this one for the cows, but it creates steaks, but so whatever. Not a big deal. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for hanging out and listening to me dribble on about, bullshit in this world. Um, I guess I'll catch you guys later through the weekend. Until then, be nice, play well, try shit out. It's always good fun. And it's just Minecraft, so whatever.